This is a wig review today of the Avery wig by Noriko in the color Sugar Cane R. Want to know more about this particular wig? Stay tuned. Okay, here's the package. Well, backwards. But I haven't opened it yet at all. So let's see what we have for Avery by Noriko. Okay, so here we go. Now, Avery does not have a lace front, and that's kind of typical because Avery has bangs. As far as the ear tabs go, we've got some felt ear tabs, and I feel a little piece of metal in there. We've got a closed cap, and I'm sure that there is a ton of permatease that is living right here. We have got an open wefted back. We do have an extended nape. And we do have, let's see, this is just like a bra strap type of tightening. So we've got that. Now let's take a look at the color a little bit more. Now the color on this one is called Sugar Cane R. And it is a blend of medium honey and ash blonde. And there's platinum highlights in there, as you may be able to see. And it does have a dark root. So this is a rooted color. This is also a long wig. And as you can see, it's kind of wiggy at the moment, and that, yeah, it has a lot of curls. But I wanted you to see this right out of the box before I did anything to it. Okay, I've got Avery on. You can see all these curls, and you can see that I've got a bang, which is too long for me. It really kind of gets in my eyes. So I think I'll probably go ahead and have the bangs cut out some, because this is just a little bit too much for me. Now, there's no monofilament, like I said, in this wig, and there's like a ton of permatease up here. But that's kind of to be expected from a Noriko wig. Let's see if I can get this straightened out some. We've got all kinds of curls on this one. Let's go ahead and give you a quick 360 of what it looks like now. I'll give you the specs, and then we'll brush her out and see what happens. Okay. Okay, so I kind of like the overall style. Now this is a value wig, I'd call it. It doesn't cost a ton of money. The cap, let's see, I am just slightly above average, so average going to kind of large. And this fits okay. It's not bad. Of course, the permatease, you know, you're going to find that with any wig that isn't having a monofilament. And let's see if I can show you. It's not going to show up as much when we're talking about a rooted color, so that's in its favor. Okay, let's go ahead and fluff this out some. First, I'm just going to take my fingers and do this before I attack it with a comb. And meanwhile, let's go ahead and talk about the specs on this one. Now the bangs are 4 1/4 inch long, and even though I have a fairly good sized forehead, they're too long for me. I'm going to go ahead and get them trimmed. Now the top, the crown, is 11.75 inches. On the sides, and I think it really depends on where you pick it on the sides, because it says the sides are, oh, I guess it doesn't say. So they're about 11 3/4 inches. Now the nape is 15 1/4 inches. Let's see if we can get, well, you can see what the nape looks like. Yeah. So 15 1/4 inches. Now this weighs 5.8 ounces, which is about right for something this long. it's heavy. You know you're wearing it, but it's not uncomfortable. So sometimes these standard caps, for all of them being inexpensive, can actually be quite comfortable. So don't write off a standard cap or an inexpensive wig just because it's got a standard cap and not a regular cap, or a monofilament or a monofilament part or whatever. And of course, for something with bangs, that's, you don't need a lace front or anything like that. And let's go ahead and take a comb to her. So combing, especially long hair, start at the ends and be gentle. So I got this at sisterwigs.com. They were having a nice sale, so I thought I would take advantage and order a few wigs. Okay, so she's fluffed a bit some. I think it still needs to relax a bit more because, for one, let's see if I can fluff out the sides a bit. The sides just seem to lay a little too close to my head. They're too straight. So that looks a little bit better. Well, I feel like, Dolly Parton back in the day. Permatease. I'm not a huge fan of permatease, but in some instances I think it's very appropriate. And in this wig, I would say it's probably appropriate given the fact that it's so long, and if it didn't have something up top, you'd end up looking like real flat on top, and then you'd have all this hair out here. 360. Now I think you could do a fair amount with this hair. I mean, you could go ahead and make yourself a really thick ponytail and leave some of this side down, since it is kind of shorter. I could see doing some braiding. That would probably look really nice. I think there's all kinds of possibilities for this particular wig. Well, anyway, this is Gail. I hope you've enjoyed this review of the Avery wig by Noriko. And if you have, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and go ahead and subscribe. But this is Gail signing out, saying have yourself a beautiful day. Bye.